I have a problem with the lighting in my shop. It makes it hard for me to get any work done in here, and it also makes filming videos like this a little difficult. So I have some ideas. Let's see if we can get this fixed. You can see off in this corner where my shop vac and my clamps are. It's a little dark over there. I have some shadows from the garage door opener, things like that. That's what I want to try and deal with today. So I got this pack of lights from Amazon. This was about $100. 10 shop lights for $100. That's a great deal. I hope these things work. Another reason why I picked these is they flush mount to the ceiling. I don't have to hang them off of chains. I can just screw the little clips to the ceiling and then snap the lights in. I also have a light meter, and this is just so I can show some before and after readings, see if I made things better or not. Let's get started. Just wanted to give you a quick preview. These are what the lights look like that I'm going to be installing. They're just plastic tubes with an LED strip in there. They seem pretty bright, and you can plug one into another and you can chain them so you don't have to use up all the outlets in your garage. One outlet, I think you can do 3, maybe 4 of these in a row. We'll find out. And there's also a switch on the cord if you want to use this to turn them on or off.
I'm taking down and getting rid of all my old lights, and I'm also going to take down the garage door opener. If you have one, you don't have to worry about taking it down. These lights are thin enough that they're going to easily fit underneath the bar for your opener, but I don't work on any cars in here, so I'm going to get rid of it. If I need to open the door, I can just do it manually.
This is the hardware that comes with the lights. It's pretty standard stuff. Some drywall anchors or screw hooks, chains that just hook into the end of the light like this. And it also has these clips, which this is what I'm going to use. You screw these up to the ceiling and then you just clip them onto the light. And this is so I can have it as close as possible to the ceiling. If you use these clips to mount to the ceiling, the lights are going to be about 1 3/8 inches down from the ceiling, which that's exactly what I'm looking for. I don't usually like using these plastic anchors because they have a tendency to pull out with any kind of weight, but all I'm going to have on it is these light fixtures, and they're very light, so these plastic anchors are going to work fine for this. If in your garage you just have a light socket, you can get one of these things. You can just unscrew the light bulb, screw this in, and plug your lights into this. If you need to, you can get one of these, plug it in and flip it around, get your wires where you need them to go. Or if you want to get really crazy, you can take this 2 thing and turn it into a 6 thing.
I almost forgot that I had a laser available. I used it for other projects. You don't need it to line up your lights, but it sure does make it a lot easier to just shoot the laser on the ceiling and just use one tape measure to mark where you're going to put the lights. Then you can just go up and down the ladder a few times to get your spacing where you want it. I'll put a link in the description of all the tools I used.
I cleaned up the wires with some mounting squares, and you can see it looks really neat. And that little bit of light is just the light coming in from outside. And now let's see what they look like turned on. Wow. I can't believe the difference. I don't think it's going to show up on camera because the camera auto adjusts. Let me get the light meter out. All right, here's at one end of my workbench. We're at 1750, fluctuating a little bit. The other end of my workbench. Okay, this was the dark corner of my counter. It's almost 800. And here on my table saw about 1900. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. No longer am I going to have to work in the dark or open the garage doors and let the bees in or let the cold in. I'm going to have plenty of light. So for $100, this is definitely an upgrade you want to do to your workshop. Plenty of light. It's like daylight in here. I'm not going to have any issues working in here at night or anything else. And as far as filming, I think it's going to be much better, but I'm not a cinematographer kind of guy. I'm just a handyman who likes to tinker in his garage. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what I do next in here. Thanks for watching.